Hello again, everyone. Uh, Returned for another bit of progress on the beta playthrough. First thing I'd like to do is apologize for the very, very poor audio quality on the past video. I believe it wasn't that great on the first one as well. But I've tried out some settings, I've changed some stuff. It should be far and away better than previously. I don't think this episode is going to be a terribly long one. Just a little bit of terraforming, hopefully replacing some of the stone with or replacing some of the cobblestone with stone, and maybe getting the farm back up and running again. But I suppose we'll tackle that upon the dawn of the new day. I'm figuring I mentioned this in the last video, but again, I'm not sure how well you may have heard it. But I'm figuring I'm going to end up leaving this pond as sort of a feature in whatever town, village, homestead sort of thing pops up here. But no, the pond will likely stay. Just because I think it's nice to incorporate some of the terrain that was here before I was. But probably get this tree out of the way. I will most certainly smooth this out as well to suit my needs. But in the meantime, I probably won't do much with it. Although I might. Depends on how I'm feeling. I think the main thing I want to do is pull the ground away from the base of this house a little. I might have some of the houses more inset into the terrain, but this one that's not the sort of look I'm going for. Right. Get to go to my house where all my stuff actually is now. And not just sitting under a tree in the middle of some forest. Grab some cobblestone. And I had a shovel in my inventory. That's alright. I'm certain I'll need more. store these tools for now. There we are. So, pull the terrain in a little. I almost wonder if our little cave here has a little more than meets the eye. Like there's another section over here. Aha! And so there is. Wasn't expecting today to be a cave exploration. That's right. I just need some torches here. A lot of animals suddenly. Oh my. Well, that's everything for this small section. Considering my pickaxe broke, I will let the rest of the cave be for now. I still hear that skeleton, but I'm not too concerned. It's definitely a neat little cave down there. Perhaps I'll turn that into something. Maybe some sort of cellar, or I do think that this would look better like this. Yeah. But perhaps some sort of cellar or something of the sort. That would be neat. But anyways, back to the task at hand. Or the task at spade. I've gone and done it again. One thing that I do appreciate is the lack of break sound on the tools. I know that some people might complain that there's no feedback, the tool just disappears, but I always found the break sound to be rather jarring against the peaceful, quiet sort of atmosphere of Minecraft. So, I do quite enjoy this without them. This is where it gets tricky, because I don't want to cut it too close to the pond. But I also would like some more room against my house. That's right, we're on the last layer here that we need to pull away from the house, so I think we'll be able to make it. And get rid of this floating tree. Already night once more. All right. Yes, I quite like that. Wow, look at that. That was a perfect number of dirt blocks. Yes, I think that's quite nice. I like this. I'll probably inevitably pull this back a little further, but for now, I'm quite pleased with this. It's nice. Feels a lot more open, a little less cramped against the house. I'm not sure where the next building's gonna go. Hard to hard to remember what I've thought about and what I've actually said out loud. But I do believe that I'd like to do a smithy or something of that likeness next. I think that would be a good sort of build to go for. But that will come at a later date. Well, I don't know that it'll... I mean, it will come at a later date, but I'm not sure how I want to lay it out, or I want it. Many of my uncertainties. But now that that's out of the way, I suppose it's time to make this look just a little nicer. And we'll just kind of knock out some of the blocks. And we can replace them with stone to make things a little more interesting. I'll get rid of that one. Yes, that should be quite nice. Vary it rather than just having a flat wall of cobblestone. We can do a little something else. Especially on these large walls here where it's very... There we are. Very barren, it almost feels. I think I'm gonna keep these two. Yeah. That there, that there. Try to kind of just break it up a little. That's nice. Replace some torches. Yes, I'd say that's quite good. Definitely helps this wall here. more stone away. Uh-oh. Yes, that's quite nice. Very good. Now, I'm not sure what else I'd like to do here. Perhaps we do take a little trip into that cave that I found. Do a little bit of mining. Saw some iron in there. Might as well grab some of the other things in there as well. There we are. Ah. Can never get enough coal. Only real source of light. And one of the better sources of fuel. Ah, lucky me. Coal led me to some iron. Nothing up there. Nothing there. Suppose I can get rid of this gravel and see if there's anything behind it. Although that doesn't appear to be the case. Either way, I will inevitably need gravel, so it's good to have. I imagine gravel is going to be one of the things I use more often for paths. Make sure this is nice and thoroughly lit up. Very nice. And there we are. hopefully no more baddies will spawn. At least in here. Uh-oh. Spent a little too much time in here. Well, then let us retreat to the safety of our house. There we go. And I shall deposit my newfound wealth. Set that iron on the cooker. And I guess we can get started on some farming. And make a new hoe. Make ourselves a stone one this time. I'd like to try and keep the area walkable. Perhaps there's a better way to build a farm in this version, but if there is, I certainly don't know it, so I'm not terribly concerned. It'll do the job. That's all I can ask. But it might be important to actually get water next to it. Yeah, just a little helpful. Hard for the crops to grow without water. That should do. That should do us nicely. Oops. I suppose with that done, it's time to actually plant some wheat. Wonder if I have enough seeds to fill this whole farm. No, not quite yet. That's alright, though. Wonder if the water is close enough to get to this. I don't think so. This one's not fertile yet. I think it's a range of four blocks for water. Ah, apparently not. Although, yes, this would be in range of that one. I'm not sure this one will get anything, oh my. Not a very effective farm if I keep accidentally walking on it. Can till those two as well. I might just have a path going through the middle here and count whatever I accidentally step on as loss. But a new tool has been added to my arsenal. The bucket. Can hopefully extinguish myself if ever I catch fire. Well, I think that's enough for now. Got enough done. Cleared this out. Prettied up the walls. Did the farm there. Explored that little cave. I'm quite pleased. So, once again, I'll leave you with this beautiful view of the garden and the water. I wish you all the best. Stay safe in your day-to-day activities, and hopefully I'll see you again. Hello again, everyone. Back on the beta world. I feel like I've said that most times I've gone back onto here. I did even more changes to the audio settings, so hopefully we really shouldn't have any more problems. It was really quite unfortunate the first two videos turned out as poor as they did, but hopefully that's all behind us now. I believe that in this episode, or in this section of an episode, gonna work on another building here. Figure I'll do some sort of smithy, something of that nature. Not sure where I want to put it yet. somewhere. I want to keep the houses relatively tight-knit, close to each other, just for the sake of looks. I think it'll look a little nicer if it's more packed together, a little denser in nature. But, yeah. Huh. Starting off again with it turning night. Probably... This is a nice spot. I'll do it right around there. There we are. Hopefully not to be bothered by any monsters. Well, let's see. Don't want to have to terraform too much, but I may end up doing so anyways. I think, actually, just had a thought, and I'm liking it a lot. So I believe that's what I'm gonna go with. So... you'll, understand, or I'm sure you'll see once I eventually work on it, or eventually get to it. But for now... and it seems I will need to take down this tree. That's unfortunate, but that's alright. Do I want to take down this tree? I could move this back a little, but... No, I'll take it down. It looks like it's most of the logs. Or I suppose most of the branches of it. Yes, so it would seem. That's a separate tree. Yeah, it looks like I got it all. And And that works out, actually, because I would have needed to get wood anyways. Okay. Alright. I think I'll move it out just a little more. Although... No, okay. I'll carry on with what I was doing. Okay. Go and get some dirt. Where am I headed? There we go. At some point in the near future, I'd like to work on some areas away from here. I know I haven't been at this spot for very long, but one of the things I am greatly looking forwards to is my railway, the minecart system. I'm really looking forward to working on that. So, and I have enough armor. I'm not terribly concerned about the state of my gear. I have enough iron to make more armor, and more importantly, to make rails. So, it's always important. You know, I'm looking at my audio mixing, and when I'm placing dirt, it's about the same level as my talking. So, perhaps I increase the volume of that a smidge, or I guess decrease the volume of... Will that do? Yeah, that should do. At least a little better. I am certainly no professional when it comes to audio, so I will not things will end up changing every once in a while just because as I'm figuring it all out. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a little wall here, almost like it's holding up the dirt. And in fact, if I really wanted, I could pull it back even more. Can have this be the opening for a pathway to somewhere. To what, I don't know, but eventually I suppose I'll put something over that direction. And I'll put slabs on top of this. I think that'll look nice. And put a slab there. And no, that's quite good. Okay. Alright. Let's see where this gets us. Wow. Look at that. That was perfect. Yeah, so that looks quite nice. Yeah, I like that. In fact, I can make some of these, you know, and do some extra stuff there. Let's get inside here and go to bed. Do a little more texturing on that wall. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. You've got enough room to squeeze by. Perfect. And what I could do, got to remember how to make a gate. Unless it's the other way around. No. Tried that already. Because this makes a fence. Ladders are still that. But how does one make a fence gate? I'll figure that out later. And I think I'll put that there. We'll step up into the house. Very nice. I don't... I'll try and leave that tree there. I don't need to get rid of it. I don't really want to. Let's see. Oh my. Am I running into the funny predicament of no cobblestone once more? Yeah, it seems I am. That's alright. I think I'm gonna do stone in the floor here. So we'll get that in the meantime. Okay. Let's see about getting some sand here. 14. I don't know if that'll be enough. I greatly doubt it. That is not a lot of sand. I'll make a boat and we'll. It's nearly midday. I've got a few minutes. Alright. Well, that's not helpful. I don't know how to get out of a... Do I have to break the boat to get out? That'd be quite unfortunate, but I wouldn't exactly be surprised. That's alright. I could use these seeds. There we are. Can grab some sand from this island. I believe this is where I got it the last time. Let's slow down. Don't want to break my boat. Is it somewhere in controls? Well, that's fine. Figure I can go until this shovel breaks. And there we are. That should be more than enough. Should be more than enough for the next few buildings, actually. Now that's nice. That looks very nice. I'm looking forward to when it's a little more robust over there. Filled with a few more houses and buildings that you can see. This right here is some of my favorite stuff. The views from afar. You know, it's been a while since an apple dropped for me. I wonder if... Seems that those birch leaves are being kept alive by the other logs. Excuse me. Sorry. Now, where is that skeleton? So I'm trying my best here to kind of keep the roof shapes of these houses as interesting as they can be. I find did that drop a block? Or is it just a visual thing? It did drop a block. Interesting. Okay. But, yeah, I'm trying to keep the roofs relatively interesting in shape. Because the roof is really the thing you're going to see the most from afar. And I think if it's all just the same boring, equal on both sides, sort of roof comes to a peak, it gets a little not monotonous, bland? Yeah, we'll go with that. It gets a little bland seeing the same roof over and over, so trying to keep them relatively unique when compared against one another. So, yeah. So this one, I'm having it slope a little more on one side than the other. And I think, really, that's going to make for an interesting interior as well. So, there we are. There we are. Well, it seems I might want to move this tree after all. But I think I'm just going to move it. I like it. I like this tree. It's in a good spot, but just need it over a little bit. There we are. That'll do. Yes, I like this. This is going to be quite nice. Cow poking his head in, investigating the new surroundings. Alright, shouldn't need too much more wood here. Maybe that orchard tree farm is the thing I do next. Maybe do I could do almost find an open area, or at least a flat one, and do some sort of manor house. Orchards, you know, selling food were often relatively profitable because everyone needs food. So, or at least don't take any of these statements as fact, but rather an assumption. So, that would be a fun little build. Well, I guess it would be a fun big build, but surely these leaves can spare even just one sapling. Oh my. Oh, and here I have 5 in my inventory. Oops. That's right, water doesn't completely negate fall damage. I believe it's 2 or 3 blocks of water you need to go through in order to completely nullify fall damage. Now, when did I go and break part of a tree? Nearly there. Gonna have 1 spare stair. It's a little unfortunate, but okay. That's certainly not the final staircase for this, but it's definitely good enough for now. Well, this is quite nice. Alright. Now... Right. Oh, I'd really like to find where this dark spot is at. Oh my, I found it. And a spider. And a creeper. Here, if we make enough room for the spider to get up here, maybe it will. Oh, two of them. Uh-oh. My torch! Well, it didn't go too far. And once again, my building is interjected with a little bit of caving from a lost cave. I should try and connect the two. That might be fun. Make them part of something. I'm mostly happy just to not have to hear them anymore. Get a little cobblestone as well, since I imagine I will need it here. Ah! Fill that up a little, so there's not so much. Cool. Well, since my pickaxe is about to break, I will go back up while I still have the ability to mine. Yes. I'll just... Ah. Put this here and kinda have this as something to do later. Put that there. And I'll just put cobblestone there as a marker. No. Uh-oh. Put one cobblestone there. Okay. I've been successfully distracted. Put in our iron. Should have, yes, a lot in here. Excellent. Look at that. That's what I mean when I say I have enough iron. Okay. Now, I'm gonna smelt some cobblestone. No, that's not quite what I wanted to do. There we go. Actually, might need more than that. Probably will. I'll just get more cobblestone as that smelts. After... Oh my. There we go. Okay. Get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. There's a lot of it. Okay, much better. I'll just bring this down a layer. There will come a day where cobblestone is the least of my worries, but for now, I do in fact need to manually get it instead of having my incredible surplus. And I am actually gonna grab these torches and place them a little better. Stuff doesn't spawn on the walls. I don't need to light up the walls to light up the floor. Yeah, that's good. Alright, 64 and 7, and it's almost nighttime. Perfect timing there. Alright. Now, one of the things I thought would be fun would be to give the smith a basement. So I want to do like a walkway down. And then the door is like here. Although, looking at it, I really don't need it so deep. It only needs to go to about here. Yeah. And then, of course, the floor lines up with the one it's beneath. Do the walls out of cobblestone. The frame. Although, I don't know. I could do it right there. Actually, I like that a lot. We'll switch it up a little. My oh my, stairs take a while to break. There we are. Okay. So let's see, it'll be a stair, stair, stair. Then this is the level. And yeah. Can put that all there. Ah. There we go. Craft a pickaxe because my shovel broke. My intelligence knows no bounds. Okay. Actually, I think no, I'll put slabs on top of this. Yeah, that's good. Could probably get away with, like, doing a little bit of a slope. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's go get that cobblestone turned to stone. There we go. And I want to do like a little furnace for our smith. Like here. I'll kind of block it out and see what I think. Because I want to have a... No, I want to move it back a little then. Yeah, I like that. Now, unfortunately, I have not gone into the Nether yet. But it seems that that would be one of the next things on the agenda. That's all I want this. We'll do that. Perfect. Yeah, that's nice. And we can No. Maybe we put stone slabs there. Is it a pressure? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's quite alright. I can... yeah. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Now I want to make something for the smith to be hitting against with his hammer. And something to forge on. I think I'm gonna do... something like the villager has. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need to be a little more than 12 and one more. So 15. Okay. And while that is working its magic, let's get some stuff from our farm. Whoops. Look at that. All that wheat. Excellent. I'm gonna try and not turn it into bread when I don't need to. It takes up a lot of space. Takes up a lot of space when it's actually crafted. Uh-oh. See up here? Oh, they are. Yes, perhaps it would have been wise to light this up sooner. That's okay. Now, if I can do math, which it looks like I can, we have enough. Look at that. And he can be down here hitting his hammer on this. Perfect. And a singular estranged stone slab. Here. We'll give it a use. Perfect. Now, eventually, there will be netherrack there, and we can light it on fire, and it'll be cool, and all that good stuff. well, get rid of that. And try and put in a stairwell. Do I need more cobblestone? Maybe I'll just make the stairs out of wood. Yeah, I'll make the stairs out of wood. I do need coal. I think I'm gonna do that really weird style of stair. Maybe not. Now I see. It's not that it breaks slow, it's that there's literally no tool for it. Yeah, I'll do the weird stair thing. Cool. Yeah, this is nice. Need to get some glass for that, but I am gonna need words. I am going to need a little bit more cobblestone because I would like to put a couple furnaces on the inside of that. So well, we've gone this far. Might as well make this even more man-made. And more importantly, we can even it out. Maybe I'll put something here. Try and explain away this weirdly angular wall. Hall? I guess it would be a hall. There are walls, but there we go. a little more even. Alright. Six ought to do. Ah, right. Still need more stone. 12 stone. Hmm. Here's our glass. Put in our cobblestone. Store away the fresh meat. I'd like to try and get this birch tree to grow over here. No, don't want to. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Nearly there. Guess I can put away the dirt. I won't be needing that. Okay. Something like that. Can probably separate it with a wall. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Make like a vent hole. If it's got a bunch of furnaces in here, there needs to be a place for the air to go. But that... I could do a slab. That might do it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I also like not getting hunted by monsters. Let's get to bed here. Okay. And I need a door. That could be cool actually. We could just kind of have you walk in here and then... Yeah, but then you can't walk up. Could just put that there. That's quite neat, actually. It feels a little cramped, though. I'll probably just go without that. That's nice. Put a torch there and there. And I can probably sneak a torch there, and yeah, you can't really ever see that. Perfect. And the window. Cool. Alright. Well, looking over at the time, it being an hour and an hour and 10 minutes, I think I'll save the basement for another day. Not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I might try and find a place to make a dedicated mining area so I can go down and get resources and whatnot. One thing I want to do is try and avoid using strip mining. I think that's a little meh. So I would like to avoid that, and but that'll be another day. That'll be another day. Seems to be the moral of the story. That'll be another day. But yeah, I mean, here it is, the little blacksmithy. Got a nice wall. We can have a path going through here eventually. Got the nice vent holes to let the smoke out. Nice second story for our blacksmith to be. A cellar eventually. And of course his forge. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's quite nice. I like it. Well, I think this will be the last one I record before I upload, so thank you for watching. I hope to see you again, and I wish you the best in your day-to-day. See ya.